My name is Vince Osorio. I am privileged to be your MC today. We tried to get Bruno Mars and Halle Berry, but they couldn't be here. So apparently I was the next up, and I'm very happy to be here, folks. We feel very fortunate to be given the opportunity to host the Wall That Heals. We were able to bring over 1,000 Gardena High School students, Perry Middle School students, and Denker Elementary students here, along with students from other high schools in the area, so that they could learn about the Vietnam War and the sacrifices that were made by our men and women in uniform. We've had the wall open for 24 hours a day since about 6 o'clock on Wednesday. We were privileged as the Gardena PD here to be part of the escort, and we had numerous veterans, agencies, and organizations that rode with us also. It was quite the sight to see. We know we have a great opportunity to provide a way for those far and wide to come and visit this wall, which is a scale replica of the actual wall in Vietnam or in Washington, D.C. Many of those people will never be able to travel to D.C., and we're thankful to give them the opportunity to come here and experience the wall. As a personal story, I brought my father here yesterday. He was in the Navy in Vietnam. Never talked about it. He came here and he met a guy named John, and he talked for an hour and a half. The rest of my family looked at me and said, "Have you ever heard this story?" I looked at them and said, "No." You know, so obviously there's a magic to this wall. Even though this is a replica, we're very thankful that we were able to host it, and we hope that you guys enjoy this experience. There are numerous names on this wall. As of yesterday, 58,318 names, to be exact. And at this time, I'd like to call up Gardena Mayor Tasha Cerda for a few words. Mayor Cerda.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to thank all of you who took the time to come out this morning and pay a special tribute to the fallen Vietnam veterans whose names are upon this wall, as well as thank all of you who served in Vietnam, like my colleague, Mayor Pro Tem Medina, and many of you who are in attendance today, as well as all of our other veterans here. We're very fortunate to have this replica wall in our community to honor those we lost, educate our youth on the history of the Vietnam War, and remember the family and friends who lost loved ones during this time. I feel privileged to have this wall come to Gardena, as it's my understanding that Gardena is one out of 3 cities in California this wall will be displayed at as it travels across the United States. And I'd like to thank all of you who made this possible: the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Committee, the staff here at the City of Gardena, and the many volunteers who made it possible for our community to come out and visit the wall over the past few days, 24 hours a day. In 2018, the Gardena City Council recognized veterans at all of our city council meetings, and we also have a website called the Gardena Honored Veterans, where we recognize our hometown heroes in our community, and it's just our way of saying thank you to them. So as you leave today, take a moment to walk along the wall, read some of the names, and I know it can be a little overwhelming because, as was mentioned, it's over 58,000 names on the wall. But 24 of those names have been identified as people who live in the city, people who had lived in the city of Gardena, some of our residents here. And I'm proud of those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms that we're enjoying today. So thank you again for being here today.
At this time, we're going to have the Los Angeles Police Emerald Society Pipes and Drums Unit with their rendition of God Bless America. I don't know about you folks, but there's always something about bagpipes and drums that gets to me. I think it's my Irish heritage. Madam Mayor, thank you for your kind words and the introduction.